Hey guys, Kosher here, and today we're going to be looking at something quite strange. We're going to be looking at Dr. Phil, of all people. You should know Dr. Phil is by now. He's that sexy bald man who literally talks about the most weirdest of people and tries giving advice, even though he really has no idea in his own brain what the hell to do. But regardless, we're going to look into somebody who thinks that they know all about Instagram and how to be and how to live and how to do this and how to do that. And basically they are privileged. They are massively privileged, and I'm not going to speak any further about this. I just want to show you guys, because literally I saw this and I was like, wow, okay, mind blown, you know? So let's get it on.
I've been on Instagram for 7 years. I have right now 199,000 followers. Every move I make since I was little, I've thought about how it's gonna play out on social media.
Let me just tell you something right now. That is a very unhealthy way to live, literally. Always focusing on social media, social media, social media. I'm just gonna put that straight out there before we even get further into the video. Dude, you shouldn't be doing that, alright? But you know what? Whatever, people live for different reasons, really. You know.
Post like 1 or 2 stories a day. I script some of my videos so they're outlined. Everything I do relies on what people think.
I'm gonna stop you right there again, dude, because literally I totally agree with that in a sense. Like, you know, everything you focus on has got to be social media related. And I get it to a point. I get it to a point because literally I'm a YouTuber, I'm a, you know, live streamer and over on Twitch. I get the aspect. What I don't get is literally making yourself feel like you need to appease to everybody else. That's what I don't get. Sometimes on people's YouTube channels or Twitch channels that literally you showcase who you are just as a person, and you don't really put on a facade or, you know, a front to who exactly you are. But at the end of the day, I personally do care about what other people think, but only to a small degree. I would rather focus on what I enjoy in life and how I portray myself, because there's no better judge in life than yourself, in my opinion. You look in the mirror and you really take a hard look and you go, am I doing everything I can in life? Am I pushing myself hard enough? Don't let other people pull you down. But you know what? Fair enough, we're going to carry on. I ramble way too much.
I noticed recently that I tend to switch personalities based on trends. If they're vegan, I'm vegan.
Hold it up! Did he just literally say that he swaps his trends like immediately as soon as something goes on? Which means that, like, he literally just showed himself as a drag queen. I mean, is he gay? Is he not gay? Is he straight? I don't think it even matters at this point, but he genuinely just does whatever the newest thing is. Like you just said about him being vegan, you know? He's not actually vegan, he'd probably eat meats and all kinds of stuff, but at the end of the day, if he says on social media to be vegan, then he's gonna be vegan. I said, mind blown.
If they're a feminist, I'm a feminist.
Working was in, so I got a job in Hollister. Working wasn't in, so I quit, because why should I work?
Why should you work? I don't know, because working showcases exactly what sort of person you are, and it brings in money, and it brings in other things. I mean, yes, okay, fair enough, you got this YouTube channel, you got this Twitch channel, you got this Instagram account, whatever the frick you do, but at the end of the day, yeah, that can bring in money, but working is working at the end of the day, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be on social media, whether it be entertainment, but you've literally just said, what is the point of working? To literally better yourself, that is the point of working, to be a human. You know, because that's what humans do, you know, we work to earn a living, you know, whatever.
Whatever they believe in, whatever they do is who I am. I'm very much into like brand names, designer bags, expensive items, nice cars, nice houses, traveling.
If I'm wearing like this bag, I believe retails for like $6,800. I don't actually know.
He literally just said $600 to $800, and then a second later he contradicted himself and said, I haven't a clue how much this cost. I walked into a shop, I saw a bag, and I just went, yes, please. I asked for the bag, they gave me the bag, they never asked the price, and they never asked how much it was going to be. They just said, give us some money, jobs are good in. Doubt it.
I have spent about $1 million or $2 million on my wardrobe.
I have completely lost my identity through social media to the point where I have now gone through so many different personalities to get people to like me, but it's been very strenuous on me. I don't at all know who I am.
I'll say this one thing about this dude, though. At the end of the day, he might seem a little bit crazy, and he's like, oh, social media, way, we're gonna do everything, we're gonna trend. But at the end of the day, at least he's open and honest. He's like, I don't even know who I am anymore, I've lost myself. And yes, that's what social media can do. If you don't have a good balance of life and social media, you are screwed. You can get taken over by the internet. Did you not understand this when you signed up to social media? The science of social media can mess up the chemicals in your brain, emotionally, mentally, and even physically. It can be wearing on you. Come on, man, this is brilliant. This is common sense, dude. common sense. Come on! Really? This guy.
I've been mean to some people or nice to some. I'm basically left with an entire following that doesn't like me because I'm constantly switching who I am. I feel right now that no one likes me at all. Every time I look at my following count, it gives me extreme anxiety to see it going down. I'll be losing followers on Instagram to the point where it's like, why am I even trying?
And here's the majority of the problem, dude. What you don't seem to realize is the fact that literally people are only getting one side of you, this whole godlike creature side, like all this magnificent, positive person, but they never actually see the true person. I am a strong believer in there's a lot of entertainers in the world, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Twitch, whether it be, comedy, whether it be being a footballer, just putting on entertainment, that we wear masks. We wear masks, and do you know what? I usually keep my profile picture on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that as a guy with a mask on, simply because when you take that mask off, people see the true you, and you're afraid that what they're going to see on the outside, or more the true inside, so to speak, is going to be not what they enjoy. You feel like you're going to literally be like, oh no, they've got this exact portrayal of me, and now I'm showing them the real me. They're going to not like it. And that's where most people fail. They need to show themselves from the very beginning, because if they don't and they start pretending to be someone they're not, people are going to pick it up, and that is genuinely how lives are destroyed. It's as simple as that.
How are you?
Good.
Move down, please, and let Christian sit right here. Thank you.
Oh my god, I'm getting booted to
Yes, you are.
whatever.
Oh my god, I'm being booted over to my... Yes, you are. Oh, whatever.
So you don't feel like you have any identity other than social media?
I've completely lost my identity outside social media. I mean, I've been on it so long that it's like, how do you know who you are when you're constantly trying to appeal to the masses and change who you are to make yourself liked? I've been on it since I was 12, so it's like I didn't grow up like a normal kid. I grew up trying to make people like me.
And that is the majority of what's wrong with the world. Parents, and I do put it down to parents a lot of the time, because parents do not really give a shit about the kids. And I'm just gonna stress put it out there. A lot of adults these days, a lot of parents don't really care about the children the way they mentor. They don't show them the ways of life. They don't show them how to grow up properly. They just go, here, stick yourself on a video game, appeal to the masses. Oh, here's a social media account. What, you're only 3? Fantastic. Get on social media. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, man. It's weird. But at the end of the day, I get where you're coming from. You have to put on a small facade for people, because at the end of the day, people genuinely do want to see the best of you, in a sense. But at the end of the day as well, like I said, you got to be yourself from the very beginning. If you put on too much of a facade, people are just not going to be interested. People genuinely going to discover the true you and be like, well, this is a completely different person to what we thought they were. You know what I mean? It's better to be yourself from the beginning. And I mean, on Instagram, I take photos and I take selfies of myself, but at the end of the day, I put filters on and I put little tweaks here and there, but I'm still me. I don't give myself a different complexion. I don't give myself, I don't sort my hair out half the time. I don't, like when I'm doing these videos, I don't really put in a huge effort to literally, try and be someone I'm not. I wear a baggy jeans. I wear a t-shirt. I wear glasses. My hair's whatever. I'm myself at the end of the day. And if you guys enjoy me for me, that's all that's important, right? Surely. You don't really want me to see my hair be like all the way up here somewhere or to the side, and then be like wearing a leather studded jacket when I'm just sat down in front of a computer in a room, you know what I mean, when I'm not even outside or anything, with like sunglasses on, or like, oh, look at these designer jeans that cost 10 grand. Oosh! You can't even see them. So what's the point? You know what I mean? You can't even see them. I don't care about that stuff.
You've been listening to Ava talk. What do you think about what she's saying?
I used to be exactly like that, and it took me dropping hundreds of thousands of followers a month to realize that that's not okay.
You think you've become a trend follower?
Of course.
Hold up, I didn't even realize this, but apparently this video is not even about the dude. The dude is literally the intro. That's weird. Apparently this video is going to be literally talking about the woman who's in her own mind, and she genuinely thinks that social media is the way of life. The guy's like, look, I fucked up. Listen to me. I did the same shit as you. Listen to me. All right, listen.
You said you quit your job because working's not in.
Yeah. All of my friends were working, so I quit because I was making at least enough on social media to live, but I
you
quit 'cause no one
monetize
else
your
was.
social media.
Of course, yeah.
Do you monetize your social media?
What, make money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know what freaking monetization is. Do you monetize your videos? Money. Money. I don't know what that means. Is that money? Yeah, that's what monetization is. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I know what that means, man. Why am I here? Who was he? Who are you?
Looked at her Instagram, and there's almost no way she makes enough money to live off
Oh my god, I
30,000
definitely
followers.
don't. That's what mommy and daddy are for.
Hold up! What did you just say? That's what your mum and dad are for? How old is this woman? She looks at the very least 16. She should be genuinely having her own work. Now, she should be a workhorse of her own creation in a sense. She should be literally doing things in life that earn her money instead of sponging off mummy and daddy. That's just a entitled, spoiled, rich child. But I have to swing back to what I said before. It's the parents. The parents are clearly allowing it, which is why she's got the mentality of, oh, I will just get my mummy and daddy to support me because I don't need to do anything. I just go on social media, you know what I mean? That's all I need to do. Bitch! Spoiled bitch!
What would you do if you just unplugged for 6 months and you had no social media presence?
Oh my god, I'd die.
I would actually love it.
When is the last time you truly felt authentic?
When I lived in New York, so last year.
And what were you doing?
I was working in fashion. I'm really into fashion. Like, that's something I've always loved my whole life. I was a handbag reseller for Hermes and Chanel. And so that's how I was able to really buy myself everything, because I was making a pretty good living off of it. And I was actually like authentically like traveling or doing things I wanted to do and not showing it.
You were a what?
A handbag reseller.
Reseller?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Me and you, Dr. Phil. I had no idea what a handbag reseller was either. That just sounds weird. So basically, you go to a shop, you buy it, and then you go to somewhere else, and you go, here, mate! See this bag? 10 quid. When really he's only bought it for £1 from a pound shop. 10 quid, mate. Yeah, come here, it's authentic. It's authentic. Yeah, look, it opens up. Oh, you've never seen that before, have you? It opens up, it's a bag, yeah? But look inside, it's got pockets. This bag's got pockets. He bought it for £1. He's going to sell it for £10. I mean, what am I doing on YouTube? I should be doing the exact same thing. I'm going to be a toothbrush reseller. I'm going to start brushing my teeth with it. I'm going to just spit on it and just clean it. And here, mate, £5, yeah? Nice one. In a bit, yeah? Yeah.
Say like the Hermes Birkin, I have a few of those, but those are like bags that like not many people can get. You have to be invited to buy them. They're like 10 or 20,000 from the store, but I could resell that for like 50.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's
I learned something every day.
Small niche.
Yeah.
Not many people know about it.
Yeah, well, okay, so I'm not completely out of touch.
No.
When was the last time you really felt, nothing to do with Instagram, you really felt like you knew who you were and had an identity?
Maybe it was when I was a kid and I was riding horses. Like then I had like a place in the world that wasn't Instagram related.
I mean, this is ridiculous. These are haters that are just for no reason.
I'm going to point this out, Dr. Phil, because you are an entertainer, so you should be very aware. You are going to get hate no matter where you go. I mean, I can be right now receiving hate comments in the comment section, you know what I mean? Everyone does it. Everyone receives them. It can be reasons because of trolls. It can be reasons because maybe they don't like the way you look, or because you wear glasses like I do, or maybe because they don't like your posture. Maybe they don't like your camera lighting. Maybe they don't like your videos in general. Maybe they don't like your accent. Maybe they don't like the complexion of you. Maybe they just don't like anything and they hate the world. Haters are gonna hate, and haters are gonna exist no matter what in the world. It's just a fact. Like even the biggest people, like Eminem, the biggest rapper alive, he's hated among many. He's loved, but he's hated among many. You name one person that's got 0 haters. Zero haters. No one. You won't find anyone.
They just decide to send you these messages.
I get around per photo like 1,000 to 2,000 comments, and on average 80% of that is things like that. I really get to the point where I want to quit and I don't want to do it anymore just because it's hard on me, but at the same time I don't know what else to do.
You can try be yourself, dude, because at the end of the day, that's exactly where you freaking failed, dude. Be yourself. Stop showcasing this. Oh, I'm a positive all-time person. What's that about? Be yourself, man. Like, that's where people go wrong. When you have social media, if you are not yourself and showcase what you enjoy and be just... I can't emphasize it enough. I want to put it on the screen. Be yourself. Always be yourself. Never put on a facade. You can put on a bit of an entertainment value. You can put on a slight bit of a facade in a sense of being overhyped or, you know, really excited or pretend to be really excited about a video. But at the end of the day, be yourself. Just freaking be yourself, dude. That's exactly what it's going on. Anyways, I'm going to end it here. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. It's been a bit of a weird video, I know, but this is the sort of stuff I'm going to be doing on the second channel. Obviously, you should be knowing I'm a gaming channel right now. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe.